Hi everybody, this is Dave Aquino of Value Charts, and this is the free video for Tuesday, August 30th, 2016. So everybody, welcome to the last week of August. And if you haven't looked at the calendar, you should be able to tell from the securities that we trade. Normally, August is one of the slowest months of the year, especially the last week of the month, because everybody is on vacation leading up to the Labor Day holiday. So naturally, the market volume is just not there. And what we get is and we can definitely see it in the price action, is very little price movement. Today and yesterday actually were decent volume days, but the previous week was actually very, very slow. This one is about the same. What happens is we have initial price activity, and then you can see this runs for about the first 30 minutes, a little bit of continuation move, and then here from basically 10:30 on, we get consolidation for another hour. Price barely moves in the S&P 500. And then we get some price activity. This is a 50% retracement, little pullback, retest from the high to the low. And then now we're moving into lunch. And this type of price activity makes it very hard to intraday trade. And to a certain extent, it actually makes it very hard to do credit spreads, because price is not moving. It's actually very evident when you're talking about individual stocks. Taking a look at Google, you can see all we've done is consolidated here in the first 30 minutes, and then we broke lower, and we just barely moved in Google. And roughly from 10:30 on, after the first hour, price goes nowhere. So you can't trade options in this kind of market, because the bid and ask spread between the four individual options are much wider than even the price fluctuation in the individual stock. So there's no sense in trying to do anything, because even if you took a trade, price doesn't move enough to make money in the option. From the standpoint that the option price won't change very much at all. Okay, here is Amazon. Amazon's another example of this. Amazon, because this is tick chart, you can see Amazon's been a little bit busier. We initial move lower, consolidation. Here's 10:30 from basically from 10:23 on. Amazon has not moved at all either. Okay, and the way this actually shows up in my tick charts, occasionally you can see it in the trading room, the bar formation is extremely slow. Okay, so not only does price not move, but price changes very slowly, and the trading activity is very sparse. And this is also reflected in option volume, and the bid and ask spread in the options actually start to widen. So the conditions for trading options actually get worse. So the way we kind of counteract this is by selling credit spreads and doing it consistently. As such, we've actually had really good weeks. Here's some results from last week. A lot of consistent trading. Here's the midweek options, did really well. Here's the last Monday expiration options. Here's the previous Friday, but it's actually starting to affect us a little bit, because you can see for here's the Monday expiration, we made money, but here is the Wednesday expiration. We tried to get trades yesterday, and we tried to get trades today. I don't think we're going to get filled, just because in order to do a good trade, you have to have two things: sell at a well-selected price, short strike, and get some decent premium. I can identify the short strike, but I can't make the market give me the premium that I need to take the risk. If I can't get filled, I don't take the trade. If I don't take the trade, I don't make any money, but I have no potential for loss either. So it's much better in my mind to not take a trade for undue risk without getting paid. It's much better to just let the market kind of just go sideways and save our powder for another day. Okay? Thanks a lot.